You might think attraction and style are only for younger women. But here's the truth. Men often find women over 60 even more magnetic, not because of youth, but because of the confidence, wisdom, and grace that only come with experience. Today, we'll explore the 10 things men secretly find most attractive on women over 60. And here's the best part. None of them require chasing trends or sacrificing comfort. These are timeless choices that highlight your natural beauty and the confidence you've earned. By the end, you'll see why the most attractive thing you can wear isn't a dress or a pair of shoes. It's how you show up in your authentic self. Number 1. The power of a genuine smile. Enhanced by flattering colors. Nothing is more attractive than a woman who lights up a room with her authentic smile. And the right colors can enhance this natural radiance in beautiful ways. When I observe women who seem to draw positive attention effortlessly, it's rarely about their specific clothing choices, and always about how those choices make them feel. A woman wearing colors that complement her skin tone naturally appears more vibrant and healthy, which creates an immediate sense of warmth and vitality that others find genuinely appealing. The magic happens when you discover the colors that make your eyes sparkle and your skin glow. Perhaps it's a deep sapphire blue that brings out the warmth in your eyes, or a rich burgundy that complements your complexion beautifully. When you're wearing colors that truly flatter you, you naturally feel more confident, and that confidence translates into a more genuine, relaxed smile. Men consistently mention being drawn to women who seem comfortable and happy in their choices. There's something magnetic about a person who appears to enjoy life and feel good about themselves. The right colors don't create this feeling, but they can certainly enhance the natural glow that comes from inner confidence. This isn't about following seasonal color trends or complicated color analysis systems. It's about paying attention to which colors receive compliments, make you feel radiant when you catch your reflection, or simply make you happy when you put them on. The most attractive thing about wearing flattering colors is how they allow your natural beauty to shine through rather than competing with it or overwhelming your features. But color is just the foundation. The way you carry yourself matters even more. Number 2, confidence expressed through good posture and grace. The most universally attractive quality that transcends age, size, or specific features is the way a woman carries herself with confidence and grace. Men of all ages consistently mention being drawn to women who move with purpose and self-assurance. This isn't about perfect posture in a rigid sense, but about the natural elegance that comes from feeling comfortable in your body and confident in your choices. There's something deeply appealing about a woman who walks into a room without apologizing for her presence. She's not trying to be invisible or smaller than she is. She's simply being authentically herself with quiet confidence. This kind of presence is developed over decades of life experience and self-knowledge. The way you hold your shoulders, the pace of your walk, the way you gesture when you speak. These physical expressions of confidence are often what people notice first and remember most. When you feel good about your choices and comfortable in your clothes, this naturally translates into more graceful, confident movement. This confidence becomes even more attractive when it's paired with genuine warmth and openness. The combination of self-assurance and approachability creates a magnetic presence that draws people in rather than intimidating them. The beautiful thing about confidence at this stage of life is that it's often more authentic and less performative than it might have been in younger years. You've learned who you are and what you value, and that self-knowledge creates a natural grace that's incredibly appealing. This inner confidence becomes the foundation for everything else you choose to wear. Number 3, classic pieces that show respect for quality and craftsmanship. Men consistently express appreciation for women who understand the value of quality and choose pieces that reflect good taste and attention to craftsmanship. This doesn't mean expensive designer labels or obvious luxury branding. Instead, it's about choosing well-made pieces that show you value quality over quantity and understand the difference between good construction and poor imitation. A beautifully tailored blazer in a classic cut, a silk scarf with excellent hand-finished edges, or a leather handbag that's clearly built to last. These choices communicate that you appreciate excellence and make thoughtful decisions rather than impulse purchases. There's something deeply attractive about a woman who has developed discerning taste through experience. She knows what works for her, what represents good value, and what will serve her well over time. This kind of wisdom is appealing because it suggests someone who makes careful, considered choices in all areas of life. The appreciation for classic pieces also suggests stability and consistency, qualities that become increasingly attractive as people seek meaningful connections rather than superficial interactions. Men often mention being impressed by women who choose timeless pieces over trendy items, seeing this as evidence of confidence and self-knowledge. A woman who isn't swayed by every passing fashion trend demonstrates that she knows her own mind and trusts her own judgment. This appreciation for quality extends beyond clothing to an overall approach to life that values substance over surface appeal. Number 4, accessories that reflect personal style. Without overwhelming, the way a woman chooses and wears accessories often reveals more about her personality and style sense than any other aspect of her wardrobe. And men consistently notice this attention to detail. Thoughtful accessory choices suggest someone who enjoys the process of putting together a complete look and takes pleasure in the details. Whether it's a beautiful scarf worn with casual elegance, a piece of jewelry that clearly has personal meaning, or a handbag that's both functional and attractive, these choices communicate care and intentionality. The key is balance and authenticity. Accessories should enhance your natural style rather than creating a costume or trying to project an image that doesn't feel genuine. A simple strand of pearls that you clearly love wearing is more attractive than expensive jewelry that seems to be making a statement you don't actually embody. Men often mention being drawn to women whose accessories seem to tell a story, perhaps a vintage brooch that clearly has history, a scarf collected during travels, or a watch that's been treasured for years. These pieces suggest depth and experience, someone with interests and memories worth knowing about. The most attractive approach to accessories is choosing pieces that feel like natural extensions of your personality, rather than additions that compete with who you are. When accessories enhance rather than overwhelm, they draw attention to your face and create opportunities for conversation and connection. This attention to thoughtful details suggests someone who finds joy in the everyday aspects of life and takes care with her presentation without being obsessed with it. Number 5, comfortable elegance that prioritizes both style and practicality. There's something inherently attractive about a woman who has learned to dress elegantly while prioritizing her comfort and practical needs. Men consistently express appreciation for women who seem comfortable in their clothes and able to move naturally without constantly adjusting or worrying about their outfit. This suggests someone who has mastered the art of looking polished while being practical, a skill that develops with experience and self-knowledge. The combination of elegance and comfort communicates that you've learned to make choices that serve your lifestyle rather than working against it. You're not suffering for fashion or trying to prove anything through your clothing choices. Instead, you've found the sweet spot where looking good and feeling good work together seamlessly. This approach to dressing suggests maturity and wisdom. You've learned what works for your body, your lifestyle, and your personal preferences. There's something deeply attractive about this kind of self-knowledge and the confidence it creates. The practical aspect is particularly appealing because it suggests someone who can be relied upon, who makes sensible decisions, and who isn't high maintenance in ways that create stress or drama. These qualities become increasingly attractive as people value stability and ease in their relationships. When comfort and elegance work together, the result is a natural grace that's far more attractive than any amount of style that requires constant attention or adjustment. This foundation of comfortable elegance allows your personality to shine through rather than being overshadowed by your clothing choices. Number 6. Natural beauty enhanced rather than hidden. The most attractive approach to makeup and grooming at any age is enhancement of natural features, rather than attempting to create an entirely different appearance. Men consistently express preference for women who look like polished, healthy versions of themselves, rather than like they're wearing a mask or trying to look like someone else. This might mean well-applied makeup that enhances your eyes and gives you a healthy glow, rather than heavy application that hides your natural skin. The key is understanding what makes you look and feel like your best self. Perhaps it's a lip color that brightens your whole face, mascara that defines your eyes beautifully, or a foundation that evens your skin tone while still looking natural. The goal is enhancement, not transformation. This approach to beauty suggests confidence in who you are naturally, which is inherently attractive. When you're enhancing rather than hiding, you're communicating that you appreciate your natural features and want to present them at their best. The grooming aspect is equally important. Well-maintained hair that suits your lifestyle, nails that look cared for, and an overall appearance that suggests you take pleasure in presenting your best self without being obsessed with perfection. This balance between care and naturalness is particularly attractive because it suggests someone who has a healthy relationship with aging and beauty. You're not trying to look 20 years younger, but you're also not giving up on looking your best. The result is an authentic attractiveness that's based on self-acceptance, enhanced by good self-care. Number 7. Clothes that fit your body. Today, not yesterday. One of the most attractive qualities in any woman's style is wearing clothes that actually fit her current body beautifully, rather than hanging on to sizes or styles from previous decades. Men consistently notice and appreciate when a woman is dressed in clothes that clearly fit her well and flatter her current figure. This suggests self-acceptance, realism, and the wisdom to adapt choices to current circumstances rather than clinging to past versions of herself. Well-fitting clothes are inherently more attractive than expensive clothes that don't fit properly. A simple outfit that skims your body beautifully and moves with you naturally will always look better than designer pieces that are too tight, too loose, or cut for a different body type. This approach to fit suggests a healthy relationship with your body and with aging. You're not in denial about changes, but you're also not giving up on looking your best. Instead, you're making thoughtful choices that honor your body as it is today. The confidence that comes from wearing properly fitting clothes is immediately apparent and deeply attractive. When you're not constantly adjusting or feeling self-conscious about how your clothes fit, you can focus on enjoying yourself and connecting with others. This comfort in well-fitting clothes also suggests practical wisdom. You understand what works for your lifestyle and your body, and you make choices accordingly, rather than following trends that don't serve you. The result is a natural elegance that comes from clothes that work with your body, rather than against it. Number 8. Personal style. That reflects your authentic self. Perhaps the most attractive quality of all is when a woman has developed a clear personal style that genuinely reflects who she is, rather than trying to copy someone else or follow trends that don't suit her. Men consistently mention being drawn to women who seem to have a clear sense of themselves, expressed through their clothing choices. This might mean a consistently elegant approach, an artistic bohemian style, a crisp professional look, or any other aesthetic that feels authentic to the person wearing it. The key is authenticity and consistency. When your style choices feel like natural expressions of your personality, interests, and values, they become much more attractive than any specific trend or look. People are drawn to authenticity because it suggests depth, self-knowledge, and confidence. This doesn't mean never varying your style or trying new things, but it does mean having a core aesthetic sense that feels genuinely yours. Perhaps you're consistently drawn to classic lines, natural fabrics, and neutral colors. Or maybe your style is more colorful and artistic, with interesting textures and unique pieces that reflect your creative nature. The development of personal style is particularly attractive because it represents years of learning what works for you and what doesn't. It suggests someone who has invested time in understanding herself and isn't easily swayed by external pressures or trends. When personal style is fully developed, getting dressed becomes effortless because you know what you like and what works for you. This confidence and ease are immediately apparent and very attractive. Number 9, quality fabrics that feel as good as they look. The choice to invest in quality fabrics that feel wonderful against the skin and drape beautifully on the body is consistently appreciated by men, even if they can't always articulate why. Natural fibers like silk, wool, cotton, and linen have a different quality than synthetic alternatives. They move differently, feel different, and often age more beautifully. When you choose clothes made from quality materials, it shows in how they hang on your body and how comfortable you appear wearing them. There's something attractive about a woman who clearly appreciates quality and chooses pieces that feel as good as they look. This suggests someone who values her own comfort and takes pleasure in beautiful things without being materialistic or showy about it. Quality fabrics also tend to be more forgiving and flattering as they drape naturally and move with the body rather than fighting against it. This creates a more graceful, elegant appearance that's immediately noticeable, even if the observer can't identify exactly what makes the outfit look so good. The investment in quality fabrics also suggests good judgment and the ability to distinguish between what's worth spending money on and what isn't. This kind of discernment is attractive because it suggests wisdom and experience. When you feel good in your clothes because they're made from beautiful materials, that comfort and pleasure show in your demeanor and movement, creating an overall attractiveness that goes beyond the clothes themselves. Number 10, the confidence that comes from self-acceptance. The most attractive quality that underlies all successful style choices is the deep confidence that comes from genuine self-acceptance and appreciation for the woman you've become. This isn't about arrogance or thinking you're perfect. It's about the quiet confidence that comes from knowing yourself well, appreciating your journey, and feeling comfortable in your own skin. This kind of authentic confidence is magnetic because it's based on substance rather than insecurity or the need for external validation. Men consistently mention being drawn to women who seem genuinely happy with themselves and their lives. This doesn't mean perfection or the absence of challenges, but rather a sense of contentment and self-acceptance that's developed through experience and wisdom. The most attractive thing about this confidence is that it's not dependent on external circumstances or other people's opinions. It comes from within and remains stable, regardless of what you're wearing or what's happening around you. This self-acceptance allows you to make style choices from a place of joy and self-expression, rather than insecurity or the need to prove something. When you're dressing to please yourself and express your authentic style, the result is always more attractive than when you're dressing to hide, compensate, or seek approval. The beauty of this kind of confidence is that it enhances everything else. Your smile is more genuine, your posture is more natural, your style choices are more authentic, and your overall presence is more magnetic. This is the secret that makes all other style choices work. When you genuinely like and accept yourself, others are naturally drawn to that positive energy. Closing thoughts. The most important insight from understanding what men find attractive in women over 60 is that it has very little to do with specific clothing items or beauty tricks, and everything to do with the confidence, authenticity, and grace that can develop with age and experience. These 10 qualities aren't about conforming to external expectations or trying to be someone you're not. Instead, they're about presenting the best version of your authentic self, the woman you've become through decades of learning, growing, and developing wisdom about what truly matters. The most attractive thing you can wear at any age is confidence in who you are, combined with the joy that comes from expressing your authentic self through your choices. When you dress in ways that make you feel genuinely good about yourself, that inner glow becomes the most magnetic quality you possess. Remember that attractiveness isn't about perfection or meeting someone else's standards. It's about the appeal that naturally emanates from someone who knows herself, accepts herself, and presents herself with grace and authenticity. The beautiful thing about being over 60 is that you have the wisdom to understand what truly makes you feel confident and attractive. You're no longer driven by insecurity or the need to prove anything through your appearance. Instead, you can make choices that genuinely serve your style, your comfort, and your joy. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of authentic attractiveness. The most important takeaway is this: the most attractive thing you can be is genuinely, confidently yourself. When you embrace this truth, every style choice becomes an expression of the beautiful, unique woman you are. Here's to celebrating the grace, wisdom, and natural appeal that comes with knowing yourself and wearing that knowledge with confidence and joy.